Hi, good morning children. I hope you all are fine. Okay, I think you all are ready to attend to the class. We can start. Okay. So, can you remember what we discussed last class? Yes, we discussed cropping pattern. Cropping pattern means we discussed 3 cropping pattern in India. 3 cropping season in India, that is Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Am I right? Yes. So dear children, today we have to discuss next topic. It is major crops. Major crops. Very simple area. That means here we are discussing about the important crops and how they, which climatic conditions they need, what type of a temperature, which soil is better and which area it is growing more, wheat, rice and also food grains, oil seeds, all we are discussing in these areas. Okay. So, today's topic it is major crops. Okay. We can see variety of a food and a non-food crops are grown in different parts of the country. Food grains are there and non-food grains also there. Bhakshyadhanyangalum allathavayum. Okay. So, you know that why these varieties in crops? Different types of a crops are available in India. So, we have to think that how it is possible, how this variety of a crops it is possible, and that is because of answer it is that is because of variations in soil, climate and cultivation practices. You got answer? Why the variations in these crops in different area? It is because of the variations in the soil type. And also climatic conditions are different in different areas. Okay, am I right? And also the cultivation practices are different in different area and different crops. So these are the reasons why it is why we can see the variations of or variety of crops can see in different parts of India. And can you name major crops of India? Yes, very simple it is. Already we studied in your lower classes different types of crops in India. Which are they? They are rice, wheat, millets, pulses, tea, coffee, sugarcane, oil seeds, cotton, jute, etc. From these crops you can understand that some are food grains, some are not food grains. Some are edible oils, some are food grains, some are non-food grains. So, we can see variety of crops in India. So, we understood that it is because of the variations in the climatic conditions, variations of the soil and variations in the or different cultivational activities. Okay. So, next we can discuss a few of them. From these crops we can discuss few. All crops it is discussion, it is not possible. So, we can discuss a few of these crops in this area. Okay, first we are going to discuss about rice. Okay. You know rice, it is the staple food crop of India. You know what is the meaning of a staple food crop? Yes, it is the important food of India. Staple, mukhya bhakshanam, that is staple. Okay, and also India is the second largest producer of a rice in the world. In the world, India is the second largest producer of a rice. Got it? So, rice is the staple or main food of India and it is India is the second largest country. And then when it is who is in the first position? Yes, China is handling the or enjoying the first position. So, India got second position in production of rice. It is a Kharif crop. Already we studied 3 seasons or 3 crops are there: Kharif, Rabi and Zaid. So rice included in the Kharif crop. I don't want to explain more. I think it is very simple. I am explaining the specialities of this rice. Is it good? Okay. And it requires high temperature that is above 25 degrees Celsius. 25 degree Celsiusന് മുകളിൽ ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ ആവശ്യമുണ്ട്. To which crop? Rice. Okay. And also needed high humidity. High humidity also needed. And also above 25 degrees Celsius temperature also needed. And needed annual rainfall above 100 centimeter. 100 സെൻറ്റിമീറ്ററിന് മുകളിലായിട്ട് മഴയും ആവശ്യമുള്ള ക്രോപ്പാണ് റൈസ്. So rainfall it is annually above 100 centimeter, temperature it is above 25 degrees Celsius and high humidity also needed for the growing of rice. Got it? And areas of a low rainfall, ini മഴ കുറവുള്ള പ്രദേശങ്ങളിലോ, it grows with the help of irrigational facilities. If we are adopting appropriate irrigational facilities, we can grow this crop in the low rainfall area also. And which are the areas rice is growing well, you know? Yes, it is in the plains of north and northeastern India. India's north and northeastern sides, coastal areas and the delta region. You can see that this all area it is enough availability of water is there, soil fertility is very good and the presence of water is there, rivers are there and good climatic conditions, appropriate or the favorable climatic conditions also in this area we can see that. That is why this coastal area, northeastern states and this delta region, it is very most favorable areas or growing well rice in this area. Got it? And if we are providing dense network of a canal and irrigation and tube wells, it is possible to grow rice in areas of a less rainfall. That already I discussed. Means if there is a less rainfall area also, if there is only less rainfall also, we can start this rice production in those area. How? If we are adopting most modern methods of canal or irrigational facilities, it is possible to grow rice in low rainfall areas also. Got it? And can you say some such areas? Yes, it is Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and parts of Rajasthan. Rajasthan, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, those all area you know that less rainfall area. But those all areas also rice production is going on. How? Because they are adopting most modern techniques of a construction of canal and the irrigation facilities are there. Okay. And there are the important points related with these are the important points related with the rice. I think you got it. Very simple. Then you have to read the area. Next we can discuss about wheat. Wheat, Godamb, okay. And this is the second most important cereal crop. It included in the cereals ulpettadana. And second most important cereal crop it is, and it is the main food crop in north and northwestern part of the country. Country's north and northwestern part, it is the most important crop. Got it? And this is the Rabi crop. I think you understood. Wheat is a Rabi crop. And it requires, next we can discuss what are the things it's needed to grow and it is a growing season. It requires cool growing season. വളർച്ചയുടെ കാലഘട്ടം വളരെ കൂൾ ആയിരിക്കണം. Cool growing season and bright sunshine at the time of ripening. പാകമാകുമ്പോൾ it needed a bright sunlight. In the growing time or the time of growth, it needed cool growing season. So, time of growing it needed cool growing season, cool growing climatic conditions, and the ripening time pagamagumbol it needed bright sunlight. And it requires 50 to 75 centimeter of a rainfall. 50 മുതൽ 75 centimeter വരെ rainfall is needed for growing of a wheat. 50 to 75 centimeter of a rainfall. And there are two important wheat growing zones in the country. Zones, മേഖലകൾ. Two important wheat growing zones in our country. Which are they? They are the Ganga Satluj plain. What is the first zone? The Ganga Satluj plain in the northwest and black soil region of Deccan. There are two important zones of wheat growing areas or two important zones of wheat growing in India. They are Ganga Satluj plain in the northwest and black soil region in Deccan area. So, these are the two important zones of wheat growing. Okay, don't forget it. It is a very important area. These zones you have to study. And major wheat producing states. Then you have to understand which are the major wheat producing states in India. Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, etc. These all are the important states of growing wheat. I think you got it. These are only important things we have to understand about the wheat. Then you have to read this paragraph. Very small area. Okay. Next, we have to discuss about millets. Millets, it is not a one crop. You don't misunderstand that. Millets, ചെറിയ കുഞ്ഞു ധാന്യങ്ങളെയാണ്. All together it is known as millets. MILLETS, millets. Which are they? A group of small food grains are known as millets. I will tell you: jowar, bajra, ragi. Jowar, bajra, ragi. These all together known as millets. Got it? And these are the important millets grown in India. In India, these are the most important millets: jowar, bajra, and ragi. And these are known as coarse grains also, and they have very high nutritional value. Its nutritional value is very high. You know that ragi is very rich in iron content. Iron is there, calcium is there, and other nutrients are more in this ragi. Okay, which are they? Iron is there. Ragi is very rich in iron, calcium, and other nutrients. And also jowar is the third most important food crop. Jowar is the third most important food crop. That much important for this jowar. It is also used as a very important or third most important food grains. Okay. With respect to area and production, that according to the area the jowar is producing, and also its area and the production, amount of production, and according to the area, jowar is considered as the third most important food grain. I think you got it. Why jowar is known as the third most important food grain? According to the area and according to its production. Got it? It is a rain-fed crop mostly grown in the moist area. Jowar is a rain-fed. മഴ ധാരാളമുള്ള പ്രദേശത്ത് കാണാം. Okay, and also that means in moist area, wherever it is more moist, that area it is possible to produce jowar. Major jowar producing areas are Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, etc. Okay, these are the important jowar producing states in India. And so ragi, you know about ragi. Okay, jowar we understood, we got jowar. What are the specialties of jowar? And also next bajra. grows well in sandy soil, manal niranja pradeshangal, manal ulkollunna soil. This bajra is growing well, and shallow black soil. Black soil content ulladathum, and also the sandy soil, mixture of sandy soil, such area we can see this bajra. Got it? And major producing states are, bajra producing states are Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Haryana. These all states bajra is growing more. There is no more explanation because some states how much centimeter it is, which soil is good, which climatic condition is favorable. So, I do not want to explain more. Am I right? Yes. And next one more sentence about ragi. Ragi is a crop of a dry regions and grows well on red, black, sandy, loamy and shallow black soil. One more important sentence about ragi. Ragi is a rich content of iron, calcium and other nutrients. So, such a way, same like another one important thing about ragi is, it is a crop of dry regions. In dry regions, ragi can grow well, and also grow well on a red soil, black soil, sandy soil, loamy soil and also shallow black soil. These all soils are favorable for the growth of ragi. My dear children, I think you got. Yes. Major ragi producing states. Which are the major ragi producing states? Almost all states it is the same, but you have to identify it. Okay, that means Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Jharkhand and Arunachal Pradesh. These all area ragi is growing well. My dear children, these are the today's topics. You have to read these. What are the things we discussed today? The topic we discussed major crops. Which are the crops we discussed? Rice we discussed, and also we discussed wheat. After that we discussed millets. In India, ragi, bajra, jowar. These are the Indian millets. Most important millets growing in India, these are. Okay. And what are the specialities of these millets also we discussed. What is the importance and which soil, how much, which type of climate is needed, everything we discussed. And you have to read this today's topic well, major crops area. And after that, if you felt any difficulties or doubt, you can call me. Okay, I will clarify it. So, now I am going to conclude today's class. Okay, we will meet again on next class. Okay, thank you.